What do you think? Was Helena's death truly a suicide, or did something darker lead to her fall? A queen, a mother, a dreamer. Helaena Targaryen's death is one of the most tragic and mysterious in the Dance of the Dragons. That was her fall from Maegor's holdfast, a final act of despair, or something far more sinister. In today's video, we're diving deep into the twisted fate of Helaena Targaryen, what led to her death, what do her cryptic dreams mean, and who, if anyone, is truly to blame for her tragic end. Let's uncover the truth behind the queen who fell. Helaena Targaryen, the daughter of Viserys I and Alicent Hightower, was known for her gentle nature and her strange prophetic visions. So unlike her brothers Aegon and Aemond, Helaena was never a player in the Game of Thrones. She was a dreamer, lost in her own world of prophecy, but those visions, often dismissed as the ramblings of a soft-hearted queen, seemed to hold dark truths. A beast beneath the boards, she once said, a prophecy that prolific has sparked countless theories. Despite her marriage to Aegon I, Helaena never appeared to have a close bond with her husband. She was a devoted mother, but the political chaos of the Targaryen civil war, the Dance of the Dragons, would tear her world apart. The Dance of the Dragons was a time of immense suffering, and Helena's own family paid the price. Her son Jaehaerys was brutally murdered by Rhaenyra's supporters in a horrifying act of violence. Helena's grief was unbearable. This loss shattered her. Helaena was never the same after Jaehaerys' death. Rumors spread that she withdrew from court, haunted by her prophetic dreams and the violence that surrounded her. As the war dragged on, the pressure on Helaena grew. Aegon I, her husband, was consumed by the war, and King's Landing became a city of death and betrayal. Helena's grief and isolation deepened. Then came the fateful night. Helaena Targaryen fell from Maegor's holdfast onto the spikes below. The official record says it was suicide overcome with grief and despair. She leapt to her death. But not everyone believes it was as simple as that. Was it truly suicide? Or was Helaena pushed? Could someone have orchestrated her death in the shadows of the Red Keep? Some believe that Helaena was murdered either by enemies within King's Landing or even by members of her own family. Her death could have served a political purpose. With Helaena gone, the Greens lost a popular figure, but the war effort may have taken precedence over mourning. Theories about Helena's death have captivated fans. Some point to her prophetic dreams as a key to understanding her fate. The beast beneath the boards, a phrase Helaena repeated, could have been a warning about a danger she felt was looming. Some believe it referred to the danger lurking in the Red Keep, possibly even foreshadowing her own death. Could Helaena have foreseen her demise but been powerless to stop it? Others think the beast may have been a reference to the political scheming happening right beneath her feet, within the walls of the castle. There are even theories that Helena's visions drove her to madness, that she saw too much and became overwhelmed by the inevitable doom she predicted. In this interpretation, her death wasn't the result of a single event, but a slow descent into despair. Helena's death sent shockwaves through the realm. Though she wasn't a direct player in the war, her passing weakened Aegon I's already fragile mental state. He became more erratic and paranoid, and the Greens lost a beloved figure. The people of King's Landing adored Helaena, and her death deepened the city's unrest. The Dance of the Dragons was already a bloody civil war, but Helena's passing marked a turning point in the conflict, showing just how deep the wounds of the Targaryen family had become. Aegon I, already struggling as a king, became more erratic and violent in the wake of Helena's death. Without her calming influence, the Greens faction splintered and the civil war grew even bloodier. Her death was a turning point in the Dance of the Dragons, marking the slow collapse of the Targaryen dynasty. Helaena Targaryen's life may have ended in tragedy, but her death remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of House of the Dragon. Was she a victim of her own grief, or did something far darker lead to her fall? Her haunting prophecies, her deep sorrow, and the treachery of King's Landing all point to a life that was doomed from the start. The truth of what happened that night may never be fully known, but one thing is certain: Helaena Targaryen's story will forever be a reminder of the dangerous games played in the halls of the Red Keep. What do you think really happened to Helaena? Was it suicide, murder, or something more mysterious? Let's discuss in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more House of the Dragon content. Stay tuned for our next video where we explore the dragon's hidden prophecies.